Welcome to today's homework, Major Duple Compositions. It says, compose a melody in the treble clef. See where I'm reading? Using chord tones of the chords given in the bass clef. Right. Then it says, use the rhythm written above the line for your melody. So let's look at these three things. First, let's look at the rhythm written above the line for the melody, and that's this here. And we want to think it through. So you're gonna see my line so you know where we are. Here we go. Do, day, 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 do. So that is the rhythm line that we're going to use to create our melody. Let's erase all that now. All right. Now, I need to first think what pitches I'm going to create. So I look down here and I see a 1 chord. And let's circle all those 1 chords. There's a 1 chord, and there's a 1 chord, and there's a 1 chord, and there's a 1 chord. The notes that are above have to be members of chord tones of the 1 chord. Now when I go to the 4 chord, which I think I'll do in green, that would then be members of the 4 chord. So all these have to also be of the 4 chord. And here's another 4 chord, and so these have to be members of the 4 chord. And then let's finally use blue. And blue is going to be the 5/7 chord, and the 5/7 chord would be all of those, and the 5/7 chord would be all of those. So you see, I have specific rules I have to follow. Okay, let's go back and do this again. All right, so I've got a 1 chord, and I think I said I was going to do that in red, so here we go. So now I have a choice of a do or mi. Now I have to use the treble clef, so I have to think, what's do, mi, so? And of course I'm in F do. So we know do is F and mi, so I'm going to use do, mi. So here I go. I'm going to draw a do for that note and a mi for that note. And then I add the rhythm. So I've taken this and I've turned it into a pitch. Good. So I've got do, mi. Now I've got to change, and I want to now go to my 4 chord, and I think for this note here, I'm going to use fa, and for this note, I'm going to use la, and for this note, I'll use fa. Now I'm going to add that rhythm to it. Now, it's kind of high up on the staff, so I'm going to have it go down. Right, so you see how the rhythm now, up here, this rhythm up here, is being translated into pitch down there. I'm doing pretty well. So I have do, mi, fa, la, fa. All right, now I'm back to a 1 chord, so let's go back to red again. All right, and I want mi, do, mi. All right, that makes sense. There's the mi. There's the do, mi. Oh, that looks nice. And I will go up this way. I think I'm going to get rid of those little arrows just so that it doesn't confuse you. Okay, what did I say? Blue for a 5/7 chord? Sounds pretty. So I've got a choice of so, fa, re, ti. I use a fa for that one. Re, ti. I like that. Do, mi, fa, la, fa, mi, do, mi, fa, re, ti. Yeah, that's really pretty. All right, let's go erase some of this stuff. No, but I need to take the rhythm of the 8th note and turn it, oops, and turn that into an 8th note. Fa, and then turn those 8th notes into T. Okay, so see how I took out this and I turned it into this. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, here we go. I got a red. Okay. I think I'll use so. I'll make that a quarter note. So. Oh, now I'm in a 4 chord. I think I'll make that a la. La, and I make it a quarter note. Let's see. Fa. So again, you see how I used these rhythms and I added pitch to them. Well, you know, that 5/7 chord has a fa in it too, so I think I will add 2 more fas. I really am into fas. Fa, fa, re, ti, and let's see, they're pretty low, so I'm going to have the stem go up. Fa, fa, re, ti, and I'm going to end up on a do. I need a black do. No, red do. Okay, here we go. Do, and I make that a half note. All right, let's clean up this a little bit so it doesn't look so messy. Now you don't have to write all those circles and everything. That was just to show you where things are going. This is how your should look like, more or less. You don't have to do it in color. Do it in a pencil. But now comes the most important part. Now I have to play it to see if it sounds good. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. Like my composition, and I hope that you'll like your composition. Now remember, when you're doing this homework, you have to follow all the instructions, and one of them says play your composition at the bottom. Do you see that? I'll do it in pink. Play your composition, and that means practice playing your composition, because in class I'm going to ask you to play it. All right, so don't forget to practice. See you at next class.